Shoutout. Here's your starting lineup for the 15th Annual Terry Gibson Memorial 100. On the pole, driving the number 3 BMK Logistics machine from Liverpool, New York, it's Brad Keyser. Keyser in the 3 starts on the pole. Right next door to him, a guy who's got a lot of history racing at this track, enjoying real super modified racing at this track. It's the driver of the number 10 from Wyoming, Michigan, and sponsored by Kennewa Auto Supply and the Michigan Hill Gang. G-Dub, Gary Waldron. Waldron with a great starting position outside of row number 1. Inside row number 2. Driving the number 14, a guy that spent a lot of time on the flag stand flagging real super modified races here at Sandusky Speedway. He hails from Brook Park, Ohio. He's sponsored by Gannon Auto Sales and Bronx Country. It's Bobby Hayduck. Hey, don't drop your stick, duck, in the 14. Outside row number 2, driving the number 12. Had a rough night last night. Looking for a little better run here this evening. In the teesforecast.com, number 12 from North Syracuse, New York, it's Anthony Corsiniti, the Quiet Storm. Inside row number 3, driving the number 25 from Goshen, Indiana, sponsored by RW Woodworking and B&G Racing Photos, it's Bob Gangwer. Gangwer in the 25. Next door to him from Oswego, New York, in the yellow and red, number 13, sponsored by Simability. He drives an awfully good race car, and he's really picking up the NASCAR Heat game. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Ryan Clunan. Rapid Ryan Clunan in the 13, starts 6. Starting in 7th position here tonight. Your fast qualifier, your current point leader, your defending winner of the race, and your reigning Supers champion. From Union, Connecticut, driving the number 11. Sponsored by the TMS Wolfpack and HeatFinder.net. It's Speedy Man Dave O. Coming from deep in the pack tonight, looking for his 3rd straight Gibson Memorial win, 4th overall. Right next door to him, winner of the Crazy Canuck Snowball Derby last week here in Supers competition, hailing from Elyria, Ohio, calling this his home track. Ladies and gentlemen, in the Midwest Super Modifieds, International Super Modified Association sponsored, number 22, Zach Sears. Sears in the 22. Now to the last row. A couple of the old guys in the field, but boy, are they fun to watch. On the inside of row number 5, driving the number 08, Smoky Bones Down Home Kitchen Machine. Also sponsored by White Lightning Transportation. You can tell he's a George Jones fan. It's Danny Ray. Danny Ray in the 08. Rounding out the field. Boy, we have lost track of how many times he's raced here at Sandusky and hung out with the Michigan Hill Gang. He hails from Lansing, Michigan. He is sponsored by Wholesale Diamond Exchange. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll want to cheer this guy on. He's going for 100 laps at 78 years old. Carl Banzai Becker. So the Michigan Hill Gang starting on the front row and the last row here tonight for the Terry Gibson Memorial. We'll be calling into the rows here on the backstretch at Sandusky, and they'll be getting their everything set up. Unlike a real super modified, they do not have these guys have gears. The cars are based on the old NASCAR Heat stock cars, so making them look like super modifieds is quite a feat. Supers was the first, and to date, really the only existing sim racing league to build the ultimate short track race car into a sim racing game. So quite a feat to have that done from back in the day. And here we are 20 years later, 19 years later, racing at Sandusky Speedway. And boy, if you can get the shot, if Kevin could get the shot, you can see the flagman up there on that iconic flag stand that's inside of the track here at Sandusky. And that's where Bob Hayduck used to stand. He's out there racing his Sim Super Modified tonight, but that's where he used to flag the races. It's going to be an exciting race. Key here tonight, no cautions. And the drivers are going to want to try to keep the noses clean on the car. A little damage really does affect the steering. And as the race wears on 100 laps, it's going to be awful tough to keep the nose clean. As you heard Dave O say early in the broadcast, if you were with us, how important it is to try to get up through the field. and sort things out and then be able to go racing for the lead. Brad Keyser has a good starting spot tonight, as does the number 10 of Gary Waldring. Hayduck and Corsiniti started next to each other last night and had bad starts on the start. Drivers getting final instructions now. They're getting ready to go. And it is going to be an exciting race here at Sandusky. Brad Keyser is going to lead the field down for the green flag of the BMK Logistics. Racing cameras number 3. Then it's Waldron on the outside. Hayda Corsiniti, row 3. Gangler and Clunan. Here they come off of turn number 4, looking for the green flag. Green flag flies. We're racing at Sandusky. A good start down into turn number 1. And Keyser gets the jump. Keyser with the lead. Waldron in second. Hayduck hanging on to third. Hayduck slides high in turn 3. Here comes Corsiniti down low. Hayduck cuts across the nose of Corsiniti. And there it goes, around the outside of Gangler. He's going to try to squeeze Hayduck down low. Gangler and battled last night for the lead. And Hayduck stomps the brakes in turn 1, backs him up. And Gangler both going to have damage today. Up front is still Keyser. And Hayduck wide off of turn 2. Gangler, Sears slide by. With a couple of car links on Waldron, and then about a straightaway back to Corsiniti in third. O's trying to catch up. O's now to the rear nerf bar of Corsiniti and the number 12. Field pretty much single file around the track. A couple of 2-car battles going on here at Sandusky Speedway. Looks low underneath Corsiniti in turn 3, gets the job done. Corsiniti slides back in. He drops to 4th. Now up to 3rd from 7th starting position. Lap number 15. Gangler and Sears battle up to the rear nerf bar of Corsiniti now, as Keyser has started to pull away from Waldron. Here's around Gangler in turn 4. Ryan Clunen's got a little fresh air now, and he's trying to catch up. Battle going on, or trying to happen there, between Corsiniti, Sears, and Gangler. Oh, still hasn't caught Waldron. Certainly has a little damage from that bump and run earlier on with Hayduck. About 3 car lengths behind. We'll see if he can catch him now. He's right on the rear dirt bar. Gary Waldron, Dave-O looking for second place. He's are comfortably out in front. Waldron, give him a good run right now, trying to hang on to second place. Battle rages for second here at Sandusky, the Terry Gibson Memorial. Oh, down low in turn 1. Dave-O takes over second, makes it stick. Gary Waldron coming back on the outside. Good battle for the veteran Waldron. Trying to hang on to second, but Dave-O gets the job done. Corsiniti is starting to pull away from Sears now in 4th place. That battle up front between Sears and Waldron, and certainly helped Corsiniti out. Clunen's back a ways in about 7th position and unable to make any ground right now on that pack of Corsiniti, Sears, and Gangler. Brett Keyser, your leader, going to encounter some lap traffic. That could really shuffle things up. That's going to help Dave-O, that's for sure. A master getting through traffic at NASCAR Heat and R Factor. Just about anything he drives, that guy can get the job done. Brett Keyser, the red number 3 year leader. 65 laps to go here at the Gibson Memorial. No layover flags in NASCAR Heat Super Modifieds. The fast guys have got to work their way through the pack. And that can be difficult at times with these cars that not a lot of control over them as far as what you can do for setup. Running in normal mode in the NASCAR Heat game built in the year 2000. Danny Ray, the first driver to go down a lap. Dave reeling in the leader. Approaching the halfway point here at the 15th Annual Terry Gibson Memorial. Brad Keyser's your leader. Dave-O's right on his rear Nerf bar. Coming up to lap Bob Hayduck. Battle for the lead. Dave-O, Brad Keyser going at it. Top two in points. Top two on the track, and now we've got a battle on our hands for third place between Gary Waldron and Anthony Corsinini down. And turn 3 and 4 onto the front stretch now. Corsinini has caught Waldron. And we are halfway home, 50 in, 50 to go here at Sandusky. Your leader, Brad Keyser, second place, Dave-O. Gary Waldron in third. Anthony Corsinini in the blue 12 is fourth. Zach Sears in the top 5. Gangler 6th. Clunan in 7th place right now. Then it's Carl Becker in 8th. Bob Hayduck 9th. Danny Ray 10th. Corsinini all over the back end of Waldron, putting the pressure on at the halfway point here. 48 to go. That is allowing Sears and Gangler to start to close up. Clunan's right there. We're going to have a battle on our hands for a podium finish here tonight, it looks like. Corsinini down low and in turn 3, underneath Waldron, they're side by side. The battle's on for third place. Corsinini gets in the gas. Down the front chute they go into 1. He's got the better spot. Waldron slides high, drops to 4th. Gary Waldron, after running second for so much of the race early on here in the first quarter, has dropped the 4th place, and he's trying to fight back with Anthony Corsinini. Here comes Zach Sears. He wants in the mix. You've got New York and Corsinini, Michigan and Waldron, Ohio and Sears, Indiana and Gangler, all battling for a podium finish. Up front, side by side for the lead, Dave-O. Your new leader here at the Terry Gibson Memorial. With 40 laps to go. It took him a while to get there, but he made it. Look at this battle for third on the racetrack. Top 2 have pulled away from the field, but Corsinini, Waldron, Sears really going at it. And here comes Sears. Waldron slides high. He was going to try to do the dip and dive, slip and slide. It didn't work, and it almost cost him another spot. Sears underneath Waldron. Moves him up the track. Takes over 4th position. Waldron trying to fight back with Sears. Sears is all over the back end of Corsiniti. Gary Waldron trying to get back in the rhythm that he had in the first 25 laps of the race, where he was running second. Still has a shot at this. Now, Corsiniti had some trouble with Haydup last night. He's going to try to put a lap on him here tonight. But boy, he's got to watch Sears. He's all over the back end of that number 12 teesforecast.com machine. A move by Haydup, who's way up the track, and he goes off of the track. Sears battling with Corsiniti all over the rear nerf bar. Waldron has dropped back, and Haydup, trying to be a good sportsman, gets caught up out there. Oh, trouble for Sears. He drops back. Now Waldron is right to the rear nerf bar. Good battle for the top 5 here at Sandusky with 28 laps to go in the Terry Gibson Memorial. Sears back into that battle with Corsiniti now for third place as Waldron tries to hang on to the top 5. Dang, we're down low in turn 3 underneath Waldron. Lunan trying to follow through and bumps Waldron out of the way and gets by as well. "20 laps to go here at the Terry Gibson Memorial. Dave-O, your leader. Brad Keyser in second. Anthony Corsiniti hanging on to third, but barely, with Zach Sears putting the pressure on. Sears and Corsiniti really going at it out there. Well, there goes Sears low, turn 2, looking low underneath Corsiniti. He has to back out. Corsiniti has really been able to stave off all of those charges by Sears. Clunin right to the rear nerf bar of Gangler for a top 5. 10 to go. Laps to go here at the Terry Gibson Memorial. Dave-O, Brad Keyser, the battle still is on for 3rd. The cars are worn out, the drivers are tired. Bringing it down to the line now. To go. White flags out for Dave-O. Here he comes off of turn 4, looking for his 4th Gibson win. Dave-O, your winner. And at the stripe, in the backstretch, Zach Sears gets around Anthony Corsiniti for a top 3. Brad Keyser comes home 2nd. Good finish there for Sears and Corsiniti at the end. Dave-O with the win.